Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Corner. Welcome to Art Regner's video blog for FoxSportsDetroit.com. I know it's been a while, and very, very quickly, I just wanted to let everyone know that actually a week ago today, my mother passed away. It was painless. She was never in pain. She had her faculties. She passed away at home. It was extremely peaceful, and even though it was a rough time, and I certainly love her and I'm going to miss her, she always wanted me to keep working, and so we are back doing our video blogs for Fox Sports Detroit. I want to thank my colleagues at FoxSportsDetroit.com for supporting me and being there for me during this ordeal. And also I want to thank each and every one of you for offering your condolences. It really does mean a lot. So, you know, it was quite an intense ride. But now life does carry on. So today there's a lot of things going on in the sports world, and I could go a variety of different ways. Talk about the Red Wings, who are going to be the Road Wings very, very soon, the Lions in free agency. But one of the questions I've gotten in the last couple of days is in regards to Michigan's basketball team as they enter the Big Ten tournament as the fifth seed in the tournament, meaning that they will play Thursday. They will play the 12th-seeded Penn State Nittany Lions. And if everything were to work out, Michigan would end up playing, if they made it to the championship game, they would play Penn State, Wisconsin, Indiana, and then Michigan State, whom they've never played in the championship. But in order for Michigan to even get there and be part of that discussion, we really have to talk about, I think, the one player that is significant to Michigan's fortune. Certainly, as Trey Burke goes, so goes the Michigan basketball team. And that is you know, a given, and that's something natural to say, and I think we've all seen just how spectacular Trey Burke has been. I mean, he's the Big Ten Player of the Year, and he could win the Wooden Award as the National Player of the Year. So Trey Burke is essential. However, if you look at the rest of Michigan's roster, I think the one player that they're really going to need to step up, not only in the Big Ten tournament, but the NCAA tournament, is Tim Hardaway Jr. He is a junior, no pun intended there, and I think that you can look at Glenn Robinson III and Nick Stauskas and Mitch McGary, and to a lesser degree, even though he's not a freshman, Jordan Morgan. Really, if you look at the game that Michigan lost on Sunday to Indiana, Trey Burke and Tim Hardaway missed front ends of a one-on-one, and those are supposed to be their two best players. And I just think that Tim Hardaway Jr. really needs to find a consistency that he has shown flashes of, but if he is not going to be part of the tandem of Hardaway Burke, I think Michigan could be in real trouble. Even though I know that they've reached a point in their careers with Stauskas and Robinson III, that they're no longer freshmen. I understand that line and that reasoning, but they are freshmen. So what Michigan really needs to do is I think, first of all, they have to continue to play the defense that they played against Indiana. The rebounding obviously has to be better, especially on the offensive glass, where IU just pounded them. However, I think a lot of Michigan's ills could be cured if Tim Hardaway Jr. is the guy that really steps it up and is consistent. I'm not going to say he needs to be Glenn Rice like when Michigan won it back in '89, but he almost has to be. I mean, it was Ramil Robinson and Glenn Rice. I mean, there needs to be somebody else that's going to be able to help out Trey Burke, and it's going to have to be that somebody is consistent, consistently helping them out. And the only player I can think of, and I think the player that's capable of doing it, is Tim Hardaway Jr. He has to be that player. The freshman, and that would be great, and I think you'll see flashes of brilliance during this Big Ten tournament run, and also during the NCAA run from like a Stauskas or an RG3, and I think Mitch McGary at times, I know a lot of people are down on him, I don't understand why. I think McGary is still learning the game, learning how to play at this level. I don't have a problem with Mitch McGary, but really, I think relying on those three, along with Trey Burke, that's not going to happen. I just don't think that's going to happen. What really needs to happen is that Jordan Morgan needs to keep getting healthier and get better. I think that Jordan Morgan is an essential part to Michigan's team, and certainly they're going to need him. You know, Trey Burke, it's obvious. I mean, without Burke, Michigan is virtually, you know, middle of the pack team at times, it appears. But the key for Michigan, if they're going to do anything in the Big Ten tournament and in the NCAA tournament, is Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to have to step it up as he has in the past, but he's going to have to keep that same level, that same intensity level, and not be up and down. If he is up and down, Michigan's going to be in trouble because their freshmen are going to start pressing. If their freshmen start pressing and then Burke starts pressing, which he has done, it takes them all out of their rhythm. No one trusts each other, and before you know it, Michigan's a mishmash out there, and again, they could be defeated by a team like the Ohio Bobcats or something. I don't think that's really going to happen, but in order for Michigan to be successful, the one player that's the key, that really needs to up his game, is Tim Hardaway Jr., period. All right, that'll do it for this edition of Art Regner's video blog for FoxSportsDetroit.com. We'll be talking about the Lions and acquisitions that they're going to make during free agency. Rumor now has it that Reggie Bush is about to be a Lion. We'll get into that, and certainly I've got to talk about the Red Wings. Tatar goes down, Nyquist comes up. I'd like to see Nyquist up. I don't quite understand why Tatar had to go down, but we'll get into that and so much more. Until then, have a safe and pleasant one, everyone. I'm Art Regner for FoxSportsDetroit.com, and remember, you're always welcome in the Sports Corner. Bye-bye.